welcome to the channel, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button so this video can be recommended to others, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way my videos can be on the algorithm for other people to go ahead and see. Alright, so let's go on to this video.
Things you should never do at home.
If you hear a baby screaming or something is knocking at your door or your walls, do not go to investigate. Don't go to see what it is. If you're not trained, don't do it, because oftentimes this is baiting you into a trap spiritually.
One thing I could say is we have recordings from our security camera where we have my wife and I are literally just watching TV and we hear 3 knocks. Knock, knock, knock. And then I stand up and I have to go see the door, and I'm like, there's no one at the door. Sit back down, watch TV again. Knock, knock, knock. We have it on security camera. We have our kids' toys, just the ones that dangle around, they just start making noise. So I know what they mean by this. It's happened to us. You just pay attention. Don't pay attention to it. From what I was told and what I did, I just said, leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Cool. Alright? Yeah. And that's how we lived.
I'm working this job. I came out on the deck to look at the ocean, and I saw this semicircle of lights that keeps flicking on and off. What the f*** is that?
Aliens are here. They're being shown. We just gotta look up.
A mysterious illness has emerged in Uganda that causes uncontrollable body tremors. Since its first reported case in early 2023, Dinga Dinga, which roughly translates to shaking like dancing, has puzzled health officials, and the exact cause remains undetermined. It primarily seems to be affecting women and girls. Roughly 300 cases have been documented, all of which are confined to Uganda's Bundibugyo district, and the symptoms include uncontrollable shaking, fever and fatigue, and mobility issues due to the severity of the shaking. Fortunately, no fatalities have occurred, and the illness appears to be treatable with antibiotics, leading to a recovery within a week. There has, however, been a lot of comparisons to the dancing plagues of 1518 in France. During that well-documented historical event, people started dancing uncontrollably for days, sometimes leading to exhaustion-related deaths. And while experts have never fully confirmed the cause of the dancing plague, there are a number of key differences to Dinga Dinga, leading them to believe that, don't worry, they're not the same thing.
Not to worry, it's not the same thing. That's 1518. We don't know what kind of medications or things they had back in the days that we have now. There's no tests or anything that they can say, hey, we tested this back then, we tested it now, this is the same thing. It's not the same thing. They're just trying not to worry us, is what they're doing.
Tenemos una bolsa de boletos. Ya, encontramos. Bolsa pues negro interior, por interior, papeles, papel periódico. Al parecer.
Imagine getting busted by the Grinch.
Am I tripping, or is there a car in the sky? Am I tripping, or is there a car in the sky?
It looks like a plane with clouds. But we can all be optimistic, right? All want to see that. Crazy thing.
Man, Kev, that's you? Yeah. Yeah, we just bailed you out, bro. What's up?
Come on, man.
No, we just bailed you out.
But why? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm homeless, man. Where I'm going?
We just go around bailing people out.
Nah, but where am I going? Man.
Yo, come on, what's up? What happened?
Nah, man. Why you bailing me out, though?
I'm saying we do like goofy bails and stuff.
I
Relax.
ain't got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. Well, it's cold out here.
We gonna get you something to eat.
Find a place how you can get me back in there.
We gonna get We
want to go back in.
we gonna
No,
get
I want to go back in.
we gonna
I
get
wanna
you
go
some
back
food.
in. No,
We gonna get you
no,
some food.
I want to go back in. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to go back in.
You wanna go back to jail?
Yes. I want to go back in. I don't know why you bailed me out.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to them and see if they could get you back in, but I don't know.
Where I'm gonna go? Where am I going?
I
I was comfortable where I was at. Supposed to leave where I was at. I was good. Warm. I ain't got to pay for no rent. I'm good. Get me back in.
don't know. I don't know if we can get you back in. I could talk to the bail officer and see if she can get you back in. I can't guarantee you anything, but we could go to the bail office together if you want.
Put me back in there at all costs. Put me back. It's probably the first time I've ever heard someone ever say that. This horse isn't horsing. I don't know.
New AI cameras which can tell if a driver is drunk are being trialled on UK roads. The new tech works by analysing images of passing cars for signs of driver impairment. It then immediately alerts nearby police officers if it detects a potential impairment, who can then stop the vehicle and conduct a roadside test. The creator of the new technology did acknowledge concerns about AI technology on our roads, but defended its use given the decline in road policing officers. Last month, we revealed how AI cameras were being used to catch drivers on their phones or not wearing seatbelts, with thousands of AI traps popping up nationwide. A new heads-up camera has also been trialled in Manchester over a 5-week period, resulting in over 3,000 people being caught on their phones or without a seatbelt.
That's actually pretty weird and crazy because I'm not sure if you guys are excuse me, are aware of the movie like Jurassic Park. Well, I'm sure you guys are aware of it, but like the sound of the dinosaurs that they recorded, they actually made those by combining, I believe, like 5 different sounds, 5 actual different animals, and then they merged all of it together to make the T-Rex sound. And let me go ahead and get a clip for you guys. I'm gonna put on the next one, but I gotta look for it, so YouTube magic.
I'm Gary Rydstrom. I was the sound designer and mixer on Jurassic Park. Hey! I did talk to scientists because I figured I should do some research. You know, what do you think dinosaurs sounded like? And every scientist I found, I don't know. I didn't want to create, synthesize artificially anything, so I just collected as large a library of real animal sounds as I could. Swans. And this is a dog. So you put them together and then it gives a little more personality. So when it finally goes for it, switch to rattlesnake. For the raptor, recorded baby dolphins. I wanted to give it low frequency. This is a walrus. So then again, you add that to the scream. Personality-wise, the raptor had to sound like it was smart.
Clever girl.
This is awesome.
This movie was all real animals except for I have a friend named Dietrich Smith who made this sound with his mouth. He made this sound that became the raptor. So the T-Rex, you take, what is that? That's a lion, but pitched down. This is an alligator, but the key to this thing was this. So this cute baby elephant, it's got personality. Find a way to kind of put them together.
This was dope.
Longest lasting battery is finally here. Forget having to charge your phone every night. This will last for years. Scientists have managed to squeeze nuclear energy into a tiny wafer made from diamond. Just a millimeter thick, this battery uses a small amount of carbon-14, an unstable radioactive gas, meaning it constantly shoots out particles that can harm us, called radioactive decay. But these ejecting particles also produce energy. They trap this gas inside the hardest material they can find, in this case, synthetic lab-grown diamond. diamond, which absorb the radiation produced by the carbon-14, making sure it doesn't leak out, keeping us safe from its harmful effects. While something called the beta-voltaic effect allows the diamond to convert the emitted electrons from the radioactive decay into electricity. Essentially, an unlimited energy device. And they told us it wasn't possible. Not literally though, as this decay obviously doesn't last forever, but it is very, very slow, meaning these things can produce energy for a very, very long time. The half-life of carbon-14 is about 5,700 years and would allow this battery to provide energy for thousands, possibly up to 10,000 years before depleting. Which means if the ancient Egyptians hypothetically developed this battery at the height of their civilization, this thing would still be running to this day. For now, they're planning on mainly using these batteries for things like deep sea or space equipment for convenience sake, or even for pacemakers and hearing aids that never need to get replaced. But I know we all want it for the same purpose: smartphones. Do you think we'll see the release of the world's first phone that only needs to be charged once every 10,000 years in our lifetime?
We definitely don't need that in the phones, let alone, just in the wrong hands. However, the pacemakers, the hearing aids, all that was valid. I mean, that's great.
Insane Coincidences, Part 1. David Hull was digging for gold in 2015 when he came across a rock that he was certain had gold inside. But after years of failing to crack the rock open, he decided to get it checked out by an expert, and it ended up being something much more rare than gold. Turns out it was an iron meteorite estimated to be 4,600,000,000 years old. When a Filipino fisherman's anchor got stuck on a rock, he decided to take it home with him as a good luck charm. He kept it under his bed for 10 years until his house burned down in a fire. He soon found out that it was actually the largest pearl ever found, valued at right around $100 million. A distraught woman who was late to her sister's funeral demanded to see her one last time. So the coffin was raised out of the ground, and when it was open, the woman sat up and smiled. She went on to live for another 47 years. This man painted a girl inspired by his imagination, and when he met someone who looked exactly like her, he married her.
Round 1, fight!
I love how there's a ref, and literally whoever loses is going on the menu.
Someone uses a bright light 100,000 lumen flashlight to escape from the cops.
Breaking news, an American pastor named Will Duffy took 4 of the most prominent flat earth conspiracy theorists to Antarctica to prove the earth is a globe in a final experiment, but then this happened.
I'll turn it over to the flat earthers. Who would like to go first? One of the most popular flat earth YouTube channels.
Duran Campanella.
Sometimes you are wrong in life, and I thought that there was no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't.
Whoa!
He said, "Do you want to go? I'll take you." And brought me here, and it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south.
Oh my god, you just... No, I'm not. You just hit my van. Oh, he's going away. Look.
I want my princess.
Yeah. He just left.
At least deliver the package. That's messed up. Toss it, man. Just leave it. That's gonna be the end of the video today, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to like the video. That way this video can be sent over to YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you guys don't miss out any of the new content I put up. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.